I've had a experience with hostile foreign actors, and this wasn't via the internet. This was in real life. Now, my coworker at the restaurant I was working at was communicating with people online. It was WikiLeaks. It was anonymous. She was spreading anti-vax. She was spreading Hillary Clinton Pizzagate top, conspiracies. And this was 2013, 2014. By 2014, she had told me Trump was running and picking Pence. That our United States government was a deep state, and that the news was fake, and her news was far less credible, and the people she was working for was a far more corrupt government. It was Russia. It was during the it was before the 2016 election, but I came to find out that was their goal, and it seemed very odd. And I live in Alabama. I was like, what's the purpose for this? And like they were telling me about future events like the Confederate Monument protest, like Charlottesville, and then said a trans ban was planned for my area because Target would do a policy, my city council would ban it, and then that would happen. Then she started spreading deep state conspiracies about the city council, and she showed me Facebook with emoticons and ad space and said, "This is what your Facebook will look like in 2016." And it was under a story about Syria, and above it was the ad space for LGBT in my area. And that page was saying there was a gay militia, we're going to burn it to the ground. There was no kind of protesters. It was only bigots chilling at gay people at Target. But anyways, to see Trump spread the same deep state fake news, Eastern propaganda, because again, democracy, has metrics. It's why dictators always have the same playbook. Basically, it's Kool-Aid, it's deny, it's called the news fake because the first metric is the free press, and then the second is transparency, and again, he's very intransparent, and then courts, independent judiciary, and he's always chanting lock them up. And then if anybody even remotely looks at any of his buddies like Epstein, oh, it's a deep state, like it's very corrupt. How he doesn't have any respect for what democracy is, what our government is for, and he sides with Russia, our enemies, people who want us divided, want us hating one another. Like that woman was trying to spread stuff that start stuff like Pizzagate in Charlottesville, and they spread the anti-vax, tell you to look in the sun for healing. They're also spreading the flat Earth, the ancient aliens. She was believing in that stuff. It's misinformation mixed in with real information, and then intelligence officers do psychology and all kinds of stuff, and they look for active shooters or just useful idiots or active assets.